Good morning everybody, how are we this morning? Hope you're really well. Gorgeous morning. I hope you are wide awake or getting close to wide awake and raring to go. So let's wake up together and revitalise ourselves. We'll have a nice controlled class. We're going to just work all the body in a bit of a flow this morning and see how we get on. So middle toes in line with ankles, knees, hips and shoulders. Remember to draw your shoulders back and draw them down the back. And then we're going to take a big breath in to prepare and then slowly breathe out again and again. Deep breath in. Really try and make the most of your breath and slowly down. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. Take the arms down by your sides, drop your shoulders and just circle through the shoulders. Keep your head lovely and still. So at this point, let's start thinking about switching on the core. So think about drawing up the pelvic floor and then drawing your navel back to your spine, trying to keep yourself in a nice neutral position so you're not tilting forward or back. Making sure you're not sitting into your hips. So try and take your head as high as you can up to the ceiling. Okay, drop those shoulders down now, and we're just going to stretch over to the side, then come back into the center, take a breath in, breathe out, and then reach over to the other side. And again, inhale. Really let's focus our minds on doing our movements really well this morning. Breathe in and breathe out, and again. Super. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Try and get a full range of movement. Just gradually getting a little bit bigger. Keep your head lovely and still. And now let's just go side to side. Stay long through the spine. Look forward all the time so we're not looking over our shoulders. And we're still trying to take the head as high as possible to the ceiling. Excellent. And again. One more time to each side. Good. Then come back to center. Let's take our arms into the Cossack position. I'm going to come off the mat because it's easier to balance. So drop the shoulders down and then keep your hips still and turn your body to the side. Keep your shoulders down and then slowly come back to center. Let's go the other way. Keep that pelvis really still. Now this time we're going to raise the leg. So raise one leg, hold it, keep your head back on your shoulders. Now turn into that side. Keep the head up. Now open your arms. Lift up a little bit further before you come back and hold that balance. Take the arms up. Good. Keep that leg nicely lifted and now straighten the leg as you take the arms forward. Good. And again, 2 more of those. Lovely. Stretch. Keep drawing your navel back to your spine. Super. And then take the arms up and pop the leg back down. Bring your arms back into that Cossack position. Raise the other knee and turn into that side. Remember, if you find it hard to balance, you can put your toe back on the floor. Hold it there. Lift up through the top of the head. Come back to center. Open the arms. Hold it there. Stretch your arms up. And then straighten the leg and back up. Good. And again, so you're keeping your chest lifted, your spine still for 2 more. Good. One more time. Lovely. This time take the arms all the way down, feet flat on the floor. You're going to take it into a squat, taking the arms forward, palms facing each other. Press right into the heels and keep your chest lifted. Push into the floor with your feet. Keep your tummy muscles switched on. Make sure your knees are not going over your toes. So nice and deep into those legs. Good. And again. One more time. Now we're going to take it up into a calf raise. So you're going to come up onto the balls of your feet and then slowly down. And again, up and down. Good. At any time through the class, you could have your light weights or use balls. It's absolutely up to you. There'll be lots of opportunities to use them throughout the class if you want to. Good, now let's put them together. So one squat, and then up into the calf raise, taking your arms up. And again, breathe in, low and high. And again, low. Now, try and really think about what your body's doing. Tall as you can, and then deep as you can into that squat. And again, lift up and lower and take it down. Good. Again, inhale and exhale. Well done. Breathe in and breathe out. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last time. Take it down. Last little calf raise up. And release it down. Well done. Just roll those shoulders round. Get some movement back in the shoulders. Let's start to bring them forward one at a time, as if we were swimming. Just let the body come round as well now. Just let everything flow. So you don't have to keep yourself still. Start to make the arms bigger. Just swaying, getting some lovely movement around your shoulders, and just think about how this feels. Try and make it a little bit bigger. Big circles. Now let's reverse it. Open it up. Open it up. And again. Good. Two more. Last one. Now let's take both arms up. We're going to just bend the elbows out to the side and rotate and stretch your arms forward. So inhale. Bend your elbows so they're at your sides. Rotate and slide them forward. Inhale. Bend. Stay nice and tall in the middle so your head doesn't move. So if you want to use weights here, you can. But remember, you don't have to. I'm just showing you today that you don't have to use weights at all. You will still get a good upper body workout if you don't use them. So you can really feel those muscles working. You're trying to keep your breastbone soft and making sure you don't hold your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Now hold it here. Let's squeeze the elbows together and squeeze, and again. Draw navel to spine. Keep your elbows lifted. Lovely, well done. Four more. Squeeze those elbows together. Two more. Rest time. Now take those arms up again. Stretch up. Take them forward. Bring them up. Elbows and rotate. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the head really still and try and start to think about what's happening in the back. So when you take your arms down, think about sliding those arms down the shoulder blades. Good. And again. Trying to stay symmetrical in your body. One more. Super, well done. Now let's take the arms up. Take a breath in. Tummy muscles tight as you roll yourself down bone by bone. Take your time, don't rush. Tuck your head in towards your knees. Take a breath in here. Connect and roll yourself up, pushing the floor away with your feet. Let the arms float up, stretch high. Take yourself into a little stretch. Look up to the ceiling, squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax. Well done. Let's take ourselves down onto the mat. Lying down, feet flat on the floor, arms by your side. Make sure you're nice and neutral, so your chin's into your chest. Remember, you can put a little cushion behind your head. Remember, if you are doing that, it's at the top of the head to bring the chin in. So don't put it into the neck here, because that will do the opposite. What you're trying to do is lengthen your neck. So just have it at the top of your head, so your neck is nice and long. Arms by your sides. So let's start preparing. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor, hip distance apart. So just check you're nicely lined up. Arms by your sides, and let's just start lifting one leg up and then quietly take it down. And then the other. Remember, you're reaching down to the end of the mat. It's a bit further so that you've got that lovely right angle behind the knee. Keep taking those lovely breaths. And let's start thinking about the girdle around the waist. So really thinking about zipping ourselves up and lifting each time with the core. Concentrate your mind with your core and just hold that connection. And just keep lifting and lowering nice and lightly. Now leave one leg up and lift the second leg up. And then put the first leg down and then the second. So keep doing this, starting with the last leg you put down each time. So the lead leg swaps each time. So we're just preparing ourselves for some more challenging work. We're just switching on those correct muscles. Now remember, the back doesn't move at all in this exercise. Everything stays the same. Your head stays in that same position. And if you do this correctly, it's a really effective exercise. So make sure you're keeping your back still and your tummy doesn't go. So if you're happy with this, you can lift both legs at the same time and then put the first leg down and then the second. So breathe in, connect, make sure nothing changes, and then lift, and then put one leg down and then the other. And again, breathe in and lift. One leg down and then the other. Do that again. Breathe in and lift. One leg down. Last time for now. Lift and hold the legs up. If you need to, have a little rest. So we're going to tap the toes one at a time. Shoulders down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep that right angle behind the knee. Good. Now let's take the arms in front of us and arms out to the side as you tap. Out to the side as you tap. Lovely, well done. Keep your back strong. If you feel that you need to have a rest, please just pop your feet back on the floor, have a little rest and just come back in when you're ready. Good. Now, hold it there, have a little rest, bring your knees in. We're going to take that into a straight leg. Just have a look. So instead of bending the leg, we're going to shoot it away straight and then bring it back in. If you want to make this a little bit easier, you take your leg further up to the ceiling. So it's up to you. Listen to your body, see how it feels. So it can be low like this, or it can be high like this. But just really straighten the leg, really stretch it, and again. Now let's take the arms over the head as you straighten the leg. And back, and again. Keep the other leg nice and high. Good, breathe in, and breathe out. Let's do 4 more. Breathe in. Keep stretching. Let's really work that core. And again. 2 more. Be strong. Last one. And then we hug the knees in when you finish this last one. Give yourselves a little rest. Now what I'd like us to do is keep the head down for now. We're going to tap 1. And then straight for 1. Then change sides. Tap, bring it back, then straighten, bring it back. Tap, bring it back, straighten, bring it back. And again, tap, bring it back, straight, bring it back. Let's put the arms in with those if you want to. Remember, if you want to just concentrate on the legs, that's fine. So you tap. Then you straighten, then bring it back and change sides. Tap, bring it back, straighten, arms go over the head, bring it back, other side. Tap, same leg go straight, arms go over the head, your breastbone stays still. And again, breathe, deep and wide, stretch. Try not to let the other foot start to go down towards the floor. Keep everything Lovely and still. And again. Let's do 4 more, unless you need to have a little rest. Breathe. Lovely lengthening. And again. Check out your chin, make sure it's into your chest. 2 more. Good. How are we feeling? Stretch. 1 more time. Breathe. Fantastic. Well done. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourselves a little hug. Bring your head up. Have a little rest. So round off your back. We've been holding that neutral spine for a while. Do some challenging exercises. So take it into a nice rounding off. And then we're going to stretch those legs back away. And we're going to start coming up, rolling ourselves up into a seated position. Remember, we know all the ways that we can do this. If you want to, if you're strong and mobile, you can come all the way up into a roll up like this. However, if you want to, you can have your legs bent, hold onto the backs of the legs, and then roll yourself back up. So let's first of all just practice a few of these. So off you go at your level. Do what feels good for you. So if you're accomplished with this, remember, just make sure you're slowly taking each bone down, bone by bone. Arms go over the head at the bottom, and then if you need to, you can use a little bit of the backs of the thighs to give you a little bit of a help to come up, stay rounded, and then stretch back up. A really lovely straight back here, and then roll back down. Good. Again, so we can have our legs bent all the time. Another thing we could do, if we find it a little bit tricky to begin with, because it is tricky if you haven't done it before, keep your back straight here, and when you come down, only come halfway down, and keep hold of your backs of your legs, and just until you get used to it, and then come back up to straight. So it's straight, keep going. If you're doing the more advanced, keep going, just keep going at your own pace. But try to make each one even better than the last. Lift up to the top of the head. So I'm just showing you the easy option. Easier, so just it gets you just a little bit more used to it. This is better than doing the whole roll down and then yanking yourself up without being aligned. It's important that we keep our spine in the centre of the body and our nose in the centre, so everything is always lined up. We're not yanking over to the side. Okay, let's sit tall. Take the arms up and open the arms out to the side. Come back to centre, other side. Lift up to the top of the head when you take your arms to the side. So lift. Now if you're using balls or weights, this is quite challenging, but it's a good challenge if you want to use it. Up to you. So we just turn the body and take the arms out to the side and then come back up. And again, keep the head lifted. Try and get as much range of movement as you possibly can. Lift. Good. Again. Lift it up. Excellent. Well done. Come back to centre. Take the arms out to the side. Drop your shoulders. Palms facing forward. Now turn the body. Keep your legs long. Take your hands to your temples twice. And then return back. Keep lifting up through the top of the head. Turn to the other side. And lift. 1 and 2. Straight back. And again, come back to centre. Let's do that again. If you need to, please bend your knees. It's getting a bit uncomfortable. Now turn and lift and out and lift and out and centre. Other side. And lift and out and lift out and centre. Arms forward. Drop your shoulders. Let's roll down again. Bone by bone, remember. Don't have to go all the way if you don't want to. Remember, this is such a good exercise. It's linking bone by bone, and it's such a good abdominal exercise. Come back up tall. Hold here. Now rotate. Both arms go wide. come back up. So like a flower, the head lifting up to the ceiling. 2 more. Breathe. Well done. 1 more time. Good. Now back to center and open the arms out and rotate. And 1 and 2 and back. Neck long. So bend your knees if you need to here. Breathe and back to center. Arms forward. Now we're all just going to roll halfway down. Drop those shoulders. Remember, you can bend your knees if you want to. Hold it there. It's up to you whether you bend your knees or not. Take your right arm to the side and your left arm. Now you're following it, so you're looking at your hand as it travels. Good. And again. So whether you've chosen to do bent legs or straight legs, you're going to lift the leg off the floor as you go to the side. So same leg, same arm. So you can do it with bent, just the same. Good. And again. Breathe. And then in the middle, see if you can lift both and balance. Just a little bit off the floor. Hold, drop your shoulders. Now let's pop the feet back down and continue down into our roll down. Stretch the arms over the head. Breathe in. Connect. Let's roll ourselves back up. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Sit tall. Drop the shoulders down. Let's take the arms up and do that again. So we reach out like a flower and back and out like a flower. Sit tall and back. Arms out to the side. Lift up through the head. Rotate. And 1 and 2. Now, even the most flexible person will feel that this position gets hard after a while, but it's so good for us to maintain it, to try and get ourselves used to it. So now we are rolling halfway down. Bend your knees if you want to. It's up to you where halfway is, remember. Now take the arm out to the side and lift the leg. And again. So leg straight or bent. Now if you can, come back into the middle and lift both legs off the floor. And just balance and hold and take your arms up over the head if you can. Straight legs if you want to. Bring your arms back down. Feet on the floor and continue the roll down. Arms extend. If you need to, take a little break here. Give yourselves a lovely stretch out. Breathe in. And let's roll ourselves up again. All the way up. So we're going to add on after this one. So make this your best one. Sit lovely and tall. Bend those knees if you want to. Reach up to the ceiling and to the side like a flower. And back. And again. Try to range of movement. Keep it equal on both sides. Lift up and turn. And lift. Keep that head lifted. Good, back to center. See if you can go a bit further this time. And good, back to center. We roll ourselves halfway down. Right arm, right leg. Remember the leg is optional. I'm showing you the straight leg version here. And again. Hold it there. And lift both legs if you can. Arms go up. Hold. Hold and breathe. Bend your knees in. And roll yourself. Put your feet down and roll yourself all the way down. Stretch the arms over the head. Bring the arms back to the sides. So now we are going to peel ourselves up off the mat straight after that roll down. Make sure your feet aren't too wide and start to push into the mat. Hold that bridge. Drop your shoulders down, make some space in your joints. So just get into a really lovely position. Hold it high so your bottom muscles are working really hard here. Keep your tummy muscles switched on. Take the arms up over the head and then raise one leg and then the other. Good, keep going, nice and smooth. Pop the foot down completely after each one and try not to let the hips tip. And again. Good, 2 more. 1 more, stay lifted. And then take a breath in. We're going to bring the arms down at the same time as bringing the spine down. Tuck your tailbone right under and bring it all down. Remember, if you don't want to, you don't have to take your arms over your head. Take a breath in, connect, and this time as you roll up, take the arms over the head and stretch, hold. Now I just want you to work with the right leg. So you're just going to lift the right leg and tap it down for 4 and 3. The other leg is working really hard here. 2 and 1. Hold it up. And release. Change sides. And 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. And then hold it up. Hold and push into the floor with the other foot. Pop that leg down. Take a breath in. And then slowly from the top of the shoulders, roll yourself back down, bone after bone. Good, well done. Take a breath in. Peel yourself back up, taking your arms over your head. This time we're going to come up onto the balls of your feet. Hold. Bring that right leg up. And tap. 4 and 3. If you want to put your heel down, put your heel down, especially if you've got some cramp. Hold and straighten the leg. Hold and breathe. Pop that leg down onto the ball of the foot and change legs. And 4 and 3. Good. 2. One more time. Hold it up. And straighten it up. Point your toes and hold and breathe. Really point that leg up to the ceiling. Bend the knee in. Put the heels back onto the floor. Push the feet into the floor. Take a breath in. And roll back down. Get right into the middle of the back. And relax. Well done. From here, let's start again. So straighten the legs. Take a breath in. Your method of getting up. So hold on to the backs of the legs if you want to. Come up to sitting. Reach up. Remember, we're going to open like a flower. Open and back. And again, open and back. You might feel a little bit more flexible now. Arms out to the sides. Drop your shoulders and turn. Hands onto the temples for 2. See if you can turn a bit further. And again, other side. And breathe. Super. And back to center. Take the arms forward and roll halfway down. Remember, it's up to you here. And 1. And again. 2. And again. Breathe. Lovely. Well done. Now we lift the legs. So one leg, then the other. And hold. Take the arms up and stretch. Reach high. Scoop navel to spine. Fantastic. Well done. Pop the feet down and continue the roll down. Bring your heels in and start to peel yourself up straight away. Arms come up over the head. Now you choose whether you want to be on the balls of your feet or not. Bring your right leg up. Hold. Now this time you're going to bring your arms down like this for 4 as you tap your toe down. And 4 and 3 and that's just an option. If you don't want to do it, that's absolutely fine. Take both arms overhead again and straighten the leg up to the ceiling. Point your toes and pop it back in. Other side, lift, ready to take the arms down and with the leg 4 and try and keep your pelvis still. If you're a bit wobbly, it's probably better not to do the arms, just do the leg, and maybe just stay on the heel of the foot. Hold, arms overhead, take the leg up, hold it there, straight leg, bend it in, stay up on the balls of the feet, push the hips up to the ceiling, then put the heels down, solid and strong, and then roll yourself down, bone by bone. Have a little look where we're going with this. We're coming up into the teaser, either here, or if you can, come up to here. Up to you, roll back down. So breathe in, connect, and roll back up. Hold, drop the shoulders, take your arms up if you can to make this more of a challenge. And then slowly back in. So it's up to you. Have a little look at the easier option. Just come up with the legs straight, the arms in front of you, scoop your navel back. You can then take your arms up if you want to. And down. Now, I'm going to add a little challenge on there for those of you who like it. And we're going to lower the arms. Sorry, lower the legs. So you're coming up to here, and then you're going to bring your legs and arms up and down for 2, and then back up, and then bend in and release. Ready? So this is quite a challenge, really hard for the abdominals. Remember, stay in the easier level if you want to. You don't have to add the challenge. Breathe in and lift here. Hold, arms go up. Now, arms and legs down, up, down, up, and hold, and relax. Good, well done. Let's just practice that one more time, and then we're going to use it for us to be able to get back up into that sitting position to start from the beginning. Ready? Breathe in, connect, lift. Choose your option. Arms up, and down, and up, down, and up. Now come up to sitting, and let's just fold forward and give our spine stretch forward. So remember, don't sink, lift up and over the legs. Reach your arms, stretch away, feet flexed so you get more of a stretch in the backs of the legs. Now stack your spine slowly. Drop the shoulders down. Let's begin. Arms up. Breathe in. Well done. Breathe out. And again. Good. Back to center. Remember, try and get a little bit more rotation here. Rotate. Keep your legs heavy. And 2 of these. Good. Remember that. Does it feel easier already? Hopefully it does. And stretch. Head up to the ceiling. Good, come back to centre. Now we roll halfway down with our legs bent or straight. Take the right arm up the side and the left. Good, and again. Lovely, well done. Now back to centre. Lift both legs off the floor if you can. Drop the shoulders down. Take your arms up if you can. Hold it. Bring your feet back down. Continue to roll yourself down. Straight away, bring the heels in. Start to peel your spine off the mat. Coming up into a shoulder bridge. Feet underneath the knees. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Arms go up over the head. Lift your right leg up. So arms and legs, or just legs. Ready? And 4. And 3, 2 more, 1 more, keep yourself lovely and still. Now hold the leg up, arms overhead, stretch the leg up to the ceiling, point your toes, straighten that leg up as if it was pointing up to the ceiling, pop the leg back down, and lift the other leg, and alternate the arms for 4, and up, 3, stay lifted, 2, are we breathing? Hold this one up. Whoop. Wobbly. Stretch the leg up to the ceiling. Hold and breathe. and bend the leg in, hold it there, take a breath in, put the heels down, solid, press into the floor, breathe in, and bring your arms and your back down together, tilt the pelvis under, slowly, we're going into that teaser, and float up into your teaser, where you have the options of legs going down with the arms and up, and again, and up, and hold. Come up to sitting, sit tall, and reach it forward. Now we know it, let's do it one more time, and make it your very best. So just get that lovely stretch in the lower back. Don't collapse over your thighs. Just reach towards your toes as far as you can. Now stack the spine. Last time. Ready. Arms overhead. Breathe in and open like a flower. Other side. Good. Back to center. Arms out to the side. If you're using weights, rotate and back. Just take them down if it gets too much, because there was a lot of arm work here. And again, legs straight if you can, bent if you want them. And back to center, arms forward, roll halfway down. Bend your knees if you want to, or keep your legs straight. And 1, and 2, point your toes, 3, one more, well done. And legs are bent, straighten the legs off the floor, lift the legs off the floor, sorry, not straighten the legs off the floor, hold it there, take your arms up if you can, hold that strong connection, pop your feet back to the floor and continue the roll down. Straight away, feet flat on the floor, we start our bridge. Now don't forget, get right into the base of the spine, push, take the arms over the head, come up onto the balls of your feet if you want to, or you can keep your heels down. Right leg up, arm down, and 4, and up, and 3, and up, and 2. Other leg is working really hard to keep you high. Hold, take both arms overhead now, straighten the leg up to the ceiling, lift up a little bit higher, point your toes, bend the knee in, change legs, bring one arm down, now swap them over, 4, well done, keep breathing, remember to put your heel down if you need to, last one, good, now take both arms overhead, stretch the leg to the ceiling, hold and breathe, point your toes, reach up, pop the leg back in, press the heels, lovely press into the floor, push the hips up a little bit further before our last roll down. Breathe in. Now close your eyes from the top of your shoulders and your arms come down. Roll bone by bone, all the way down. And when you get there, just relax. Let's rock the legs from side to side. Lovely deep breaths. So that's really good work for the abdominals and the back and your flexibility. So just before we turn over, let's bring both legs in towards the body, and we're just going to go into our single leg stretch. Head and shoulders up. Now let's just see if we can bring ourselves up a little bit further. Look between the legs, one leg straight, and now swap them over. Now you can do this with the hands guiding, legs up to the ceiling to make it easier. If you want to make it more challenging, take away your arms. If you want to make it even more challenging, arms come up and down as your legs go straight. Keep going, keep breathing. Now start thinking about the pelvic floor being that powerhouse driving the legs. The legs are soft, but all the work and all the energy is in the tummy. And breathe, look between the legs, don't let the head come back like this, bring it forward. If you want to, you can put your head down, you've got 16 to go. And 1, and 2, and 3, keep breathing. Good, last 8. Remember your options, 3, 2, last one. Super, well done. Bring those knees in and then come up onto the knees. We're going to face forward, kneeling. Take your right leg out to the side and come up into that nice stretch for the inner thigh. Make sure this knee's underneath the hip, arms out to the side. We're going to reach over. Again, don't sink, keep lifting. Now take this arm up and over. Super, well done. Now hold the arm up and lift the leg up for 4 and 3 and 2. One more. Now this time lift the leg up and curl the heel to your bottom for 4 and 3 and 2. One more. Now hold the leg up, take the arm away. Now lift your leg higher as the arm comes down. Lovely, well done. Let's do that again. So put the leg down, it's just the stretch first. Good, make sure the whole of the body is facing forward so you're not twisting. 2 more. One more time. Good, now hold the arm up, straight leg, up and down and up and down. And again. Now we lift it up and hold it up and we curl for 4, 3, keep the knee high. Super, well done. Now hold it, take the arm away. Now lift the leg as the arm comes down. Lift the leg as the arm comes down. 2 more. Last one. Hold it there. Stretch the arm up. Now we're going to thread the needle. You can do this with your leg lifted if you want to, or you can pop the leg back down. Up to you. Let's thread the needle through. Go all the way through. Stretch. Keep reaching through. And then slowly come back up. Hold it up and push yourself up into the center. Well done. Bring that knee in. Change legs. First of all, just make sure you're in that lovely straight line. Look down the body and reach over. First of all, we just stretch. And again. Lovely. 2 more. One more time. Now take the arm up and we lift the leg up and down. Try and keep it straight and down. Good. Now lift it up and curl it in for 4 and away. 3. Keep it high. 2 and away. Now hold it up, take the arm over and squeeze them in together. Good, squeeze them in together. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Well done. Back to that stretch. Good, just the stretch. Reach it over. 2 more. One more time. Take the arm up and lift. Good, and down, lift, and down. 2 more. Good, now hold it up and curl it in for 4. Squeeze through the hamstring. Last one. Take the arm up over and meet them in the middle. 4, and stretch. 3, and stretch. 2, one more. Well done. Now you can leave your leg up and thread the needle if you've got good balance, or put the leg down. Keep reaching through, keep reaching through, keep reaching. Bend the elbow and slowly come back up and stretch and relax. Well done. Let's come round into a box position. First of all, let's just scoop up through the back. It's a lovely big cat stretch here. Hold it there, tuck your tailbone under. Now slowly take it back in the other direction. Looking forward, neck is long. Breathe in and then push slowly back up. Get a lovely stretch in the back. And again, I have no idea where the time has gone this morning. Lots more to do, so I'll have to do it on Friday. I lots more planned to do today. So we shall do that on Friday evening. And again, slowly back. One more time, lovely big stretch up. Push the back up to the ceiling, tuck your tailbone under. And then let's just curl our toes under and stretch through the calves. So push your bottom up to the ceiling and press your chest to your thighs. Straight arms, hold it there and just relax. I'm not going to ask you to do anything else, I just want you to stay here and see how it feels in this stretch. Trying to get the length in the backs of the legs, tip the hips up every now and again when you feel that you need a bit more stretch. Arms are straight and your head is in the line of the biceps. Lift those hips up again, press your heels down and breathe. Just breathe. 2 more breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in, breathe out through the mouth. Good, drop to the knees. Slowly come up onto the balls of your feet. Straighten your legs and slowly roll yourself up. Bone by bone, roll it up. Let the arms come all the way up over your head. Reach high. Open up the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Super. Well done. Take your legs wide. Take 2 nice big breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Super. Well done. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day again. So I hope you have a lovely day and hopefully I will see you next time. Take care. See you later. Bye.